Here we are towards the end of pool season, and nobody's really been in the pool this weekend. It must have been last week I shocked it and added the algicide, so I just added a little bit more algicide because the water level's low anyways. And I shocked the pool for a full pool, so that's extra shock. So hopefully, usually it only takes although I'm recording this, usually it only takes a few hours. There might be damp paint in there, so don't get it on your clothes. You shouldn't be in that room in school clothes. Don't touch anything. I don't remember what's damp, the paint. Anyway, still paint in the room, almost done. It's just above 70, so it's going to be a cold swim anyways. But you don't really want to go in algae water. So, hopefully the 1 year that it did this... Oh, there's a bee coming to feed. The 1 year it did this, we had to do is we had to use some bleach. So hopefully the algicide works, which I could have swore it was last week, but it must have been the week before we put some in. And since there hasn't been a lot of water movement, there's been a couple rainstorms, which usually that stuff happens after it rains. I should know just as soon as the rain's done, put some algicide and shock in, because that's when it seems to get the worst. So maybe it's coincidental, maybe it's not. Maybe it's the birds flying over, all the bugs coming for a drink. Long story short, we got a slight wee green pool. The 1 year it was really bad. I ended up putting had to put a bunch of bleach in there, and I ended up using the broom on the sides and the bottom until it was cleaned up. And it took a couple days, but the bleach worked. I mean, it was the only thing that was really recommended since I was using the salt thing and not the regular pool chemicals. But honestly, if you keep up with it, the algicide and the shock really seems to work. Plus, I gotta find the chlorinator. Oh, the chlorine's out. That's the other reason, is apparently the chlorine thing ran out. And it's not really worth it to throw another one in because it lasts for about 3 weeks. So we'll have to see if we can get a tablet somewhere to drop in there instead of using the whole little kit and caboodle. So after this cleans up, we'll see what we do. I don't think we're going to get too much swimming. Now, if it warms up and we got another month of swimming, that would be fine. But it was warm those couple days, rain a couple days, and now the temperature's iffy. I mean, not too many people want to swim in 72-degree water, especially because it's shallow. It is hard to swim in the shallow water. And when it's cold, you got to keep moving, otherwise you're going to freeze your tail off, and the rest of you too. All right, there's my commentary on the slightly green pool, and whoa, we had to shock it back to cleanliness.